Well, we've refueled. Well, we're getting ready to go. Fast trimaran. We'll pop the jib out, we've got the main out. Make Matthew's in charge again. Right, we have refueled, sails up, and we're off. And it's just a sail to the Nook. That's in Parua Bay, so just got to skirt Snake Bank, and it's in that direction. It's good to have mate Matthew here. Won't have him for long. Another month and a bit, he's off to Europe for at least a couple of years for work. Going to work at Rig Pro and do a whole lot of other stuff as well. So Whangārei Bay's up there. Parua Bay's around this near point. We're sailing along quite nicely. It's about a 12 knot easterly. We're heading into the Nook to anchor. Right, well, we're anchored in the Nook, Parua Bay. So, reasonable easterly blowing, and the forecast is for it to continue. There's quite a few boats in here. For exactly the same reason as us. It's a good place to be. There's Manganese Point behind us, so we're pretty much on the other side. And the rest of Parua Bay is around there and around the corner. A fair bit of bird song, but probably hard to hear over the wind. Oh, it's very pleasant here. The sun's appearing a reasonable amount. Wind's light and shelter. Oh, here's John going past in his restored launch, so I imagine his son-in-law and granddaughter are up for the long weekend. Oh, it's lunchtime, so with Matthew.
Hello.
Well, it's quite peaceful here, apart from us playing music reasonably softly. So the boats have changed a wee bit, and it looks pretty glorious over there. We have some over here as well. And it's gone. It's 7 o'clock on Sunday. Another quiet night. Forecast today is for easterly to 10 knots. And we'll aim to get back on the marina by early afternoon. Then we can drop Matthew back to Marsden Cove by road so he can join the queue of traffic heading back to Auckland after a long summer weekend. Well, the sun's made an appearance now. Promise of a sunnier day than yesterday. It's 9 o'clock, a little bit of a breeze. We thought we might go for a little jaunt down harbour with the outgoing tide and then turn around and come back up with the incoming tide. Not quite sure how much wind we're going to have, but we'll give it a go. Okay, we're on our way. So just motor till we get out past the headland. As the breeze looks a bit inconsistent there, but otherwise looks like we might have a nice easterly. Here's looking further up into Parua Bay. A lot of moorings up here. We should have a fairly consistent wind once you're out past this point here. Right, we'll put the jib out. Okay, we're sailing. Got to watch out for all the fizz boats out here fishing. So it's outgoing tide, and we'll certainly at least go around Snake Bank, maybe out to the entrance and back. We'll see. Right, we've only got a parrot wind, so it's probably about 7 knots a parrot. We've got a little bit of tide helping us, which is always useful. And we're on wind vane, 35 degrees a parrot. Shoal Bay West Cardinal, angles apex to apex. And back over the land behind is where we came from at the Nook. We're getting close to McDonald Bank, so I think we will be putting in a tack soon, and that will take us over here towards Snake Bank. And I'd better do something about the jib. Hand tight to there. And winched in to there. There's Snake Bank getting close. See where the colour of the water changes. Some of that's cloud mid-frame there. It's hard to hold the camera still with one hand. Other one's covering the microphone at the moment. We can see the colour change there. Of course, I cheat and use the depth sounder and the charts. There we go. We can see we're getting very close to the shallows. So time for another tack. Oh, this time I don't think we need to go all the way to the shallows, because we're getting in behind Mount Aubrey. We should probably end up somewhere over there at the end of the next tack. There's looking back to Parua Bay. Next question is, will we pass to windward of this starboard marker? And I believe we will. It's disappearing away from us. Success. The loading's going well. There looks like we're pretty much finished there. I see lashings over the top of the log piles. This one, they've filled the aft hold and making good progress on the deck cargo. The next tack should take us somewhere near Passage Island over there. Right, well, there's the harbour entrance up there. We won't go out. There's a bit of a easterly swell. I don't think the Admiral would appreciate it, so we'll go up to, I don't know, about Urquharts Bay and turn around and run back towards maybe Limestone or even back to Port Nikau. There's Little Munro Bay and Mount Mania in behind. And we've been having fun heading up harbour for no good reason. And the runabouts decide to stop dead in front of us. We managed to eke past them. Oh, there's Urquharts Bay. I think maybe one more tack this way and then head downwind. be able to see the difference in current off the end of the sandbank here. We'll be heading that way shortly. Way in the distance is Whangārei. I think that's called Home Point, and we're looking along to Frenchman and Busby Head. It's number 10 buoy, so we'll get out to about there and tack around and ease off and head back in. There's number 8. We've eased off. Speed has dropped dramatically because we're going into the tide now. We've jibed in paralleling Mere Bank, so the tide's still going out, but very pleasant sail downwind. Doesn't seem near as windy, of course, due to the apparent wind. I'll put the jib away, we're running downwind. It's just flapping around and interfering with our view forward. It's slow but very pleasant progress. So this is the sandbank at One Tree Point. It's looking back to the east. We're slowly making our way past Parua Bay entrance. We've been on a dead run all the way from the end of Mere Bank. Not very fast, but the tide has now turned. So it's starting to go in our direction. We're almost at Whangārei, so the channel will now turn and go between the end of Whangārei and Limestone Island. We've just had the main up. It's dead downwind, the jib is a bit of a hassle, and it gives us a clear view forward because we've had to dodge a few runabouts fishing. Right, so we've come past Whangārei, and then all the way from way down there, very slowly of course, passing the north end of Limestone Island. We're going to go around Whangārei into the Whātea River and back to Port Nikau Marina. Right, well, we've jibed for significant sail adjustment for pretty much the length of the harbour. We're heading up the Whātea River to Port Nikau Marina, which is that away. And we can say bye-bye to the lower harbour. Okay, almost there. All tied up, we just need to deliver Matthew to Marsden Cove Marina where his car is. Having a very late lunch or very early dinner at the Marina Cafe, Paul's establishment. So certainly really good weather this weekend.